Hopefully this news doesn't shock you. EDP445 has been caught red-handed once again. If you're not sure who EDP445 is, he was once upon a time a content creator that made sort of random videos. It would kind of just be him discussing, it would basically be vlogs, but instead of like going out and doing something, he'd basically be talking about how he nearly defecated himself that day. That's it. I mean, he would literally sit there and just fart, laugh, burp, scream, shout, make a whole bunch of random noises and just be annoying. And that was the whole meme. Like, he was funny to watch for people because he just was random. He was just one of those content creators. But a year ago now, EDP was exposed for trying to meet up with, I think it was a 13-year-old or something like that. He was literally catfished by two other content creators that were going for him for a while, and they actually managed to pull it off, full evidence, and they caught him literally on camera trying to meet up with this girl. So that's great. And usually I'd be really happy to tell you that's where the story ends, but sadly I come here today bearing bad news. EDP445 has returned recently in the last month or so to TikTok, a website that knows no bounds, knows no such thing as being cancelled, as you can continue to upload videos and they will always get views, as they will still appear on the same people's For You pages, and people will still engage with it, whether it be in a hateful way, whether it be in a memeing way. In some way you're interacting with that content, which garners them more attention. And EDP445 has thrived off of this recently, garnering, I think, 70,000 followers, which is disgusting. And he's once again back to his old ways, posting videos of nothing. I mean, he even tried to say the other day, I think it was in a live, but because people re-upload what he does in his live streams as TikToks themselves, you just see everything that he does. He was insinuating the other day that Call of Duty actually made a character based off him without contacting him. He thought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 made this character after him, and he wants to sue them. Back to his old stupid ways he was, and he just kept uploading these weird TikToks about like what he'd eaten that day and what he was gonna do that day, and just some random shit. Just really random shit. It's like, what happens if you give an insane man a phone? That's basically what this TikTok page was. But with the more live video that he was participating in, the more his demons started to show. Unfortunately, or fortunately, he was once again found to be messaging underage individuals yet again. And it was extremely creepy. The DMs were kind of just like, "You are the most beautiful girl I have ever seen," to a 17-year-old. Now 18, but at the time they were 17. And this person has proof as well. And he's been texting them nonstop saying, "Can you just leave this alone? You're a clout chaser." As if he has any sort of clout that is worth chasing. I mean, this guy's quite literally the biggest piece of shit on the planet. Why would you try and garner exposure and fame from a literal pedophile? He definitely has something wrong with him regarding how he views people who are underage, because this isn't just a one-time thing where he thought it was okay to meet up with a 13-year-old. It's not just a one-time mistake. I mean, if you think those kind of mistakes are made by people, you're wrong. They are fully calculated, and they are fully willing to engage in whatever activities they can with these children, which is disgusting and foul. He's made an apology video about it in the past as well, but now he's kind of living like that just wasn't a mistake and it just doesn't really matter that much. He literally has a criminal record for it as well, which is really good news, because a lot of the time these YouTubers really do get away with it. If you didn't think this man could get more grotesque, he does anyway. He had some underage girls, literally. He had some like really young girls on his live literally the other day who were like 18, and some of them have been younger than 18 and only just turned 18 since he's been talking to them. And like, he's talking to them like they're like part of his little like friend group, like his little like, I don't know, like a college kid or a school kid with like a group chat. It's disgusting. He's like, "Ooh, hey girlies," and all this stuff, and acting like he could go and buy him a drink, put his arm around him, give him a kiss, you know what I mean? Like, kind of acting very close with these people. And you might be like, "Well, it's legal, they're 18. But this is a, I think, 34-year-old man. We just check EDP445. He was born in 1990, which makes him 32 years of age, which means he is 32 years old talking to 17 and 18-year-old girls, and the text messages he's sending are literally things like, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. That photo you sent in the group chat the other day was the sexiest picture I've ever seen. Can you send it to me?" This is not normal. Feeling out my chest is disgust. It makes me feel ill. But again, TikTok knows no bounds, and he's once again thriving. Even with this drama, he's just thriving. All this really is just a title and a thumbnail for us YouTubers to talk about. He really isn't going to get any sort of repercussion for this, because he's already facing the biggest repercussions ever, and he's dealing with it absolutely fine. I mean, here's one. Kiss your daddy goodnight, lol. Sleep tight, princess. With that horrendous selfie. I mean, that's grim. That's grim. Jaden is here, has uploaded a really good short on this, which I think is actually fantastic. It's basically a clip of him when he was first exposed where he's saying, oh, actually, I was coming out here to get a cupcake. And recently on his TikTok, he posted a video of him eating a cupcake. It's come full circle. He has fully become the pedophile that he claimed he wasn't. That's all I have time for today. I've linked the short in the description so you can give it a watch and have a little giggle. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. Please don't interact with EDP445 TikToks. If you see them on your For You page, do us a favor and report it. You're basically keeping children safe at this point, so... yeah. What a nom.